two athletes. Beautiful left hook. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Do you believe what we're seeing? This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Ali in that last. On to the second round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Can't land that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Then step back for just a moment. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good defense to block the hook. Some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali. On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Respect for each other's punching power. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. How are they still standing?
It's been a a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not. Did you see that? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Well done with that. Usyk. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. You are right. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Yes, I like that one.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
You're right!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no... Oh, wait a minute! Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Being dazed now.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Talk about Alexander. Time for the 5th round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
The courage on display here is incredible. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again.
They are going to surrender. No moss. And that is that. They surrendered.